I wanted to show you some postcards that I made yesterday. These are for the swap that I'm in currently in Rosemary group. And what I did is I wanted to show you how I made them because basically it's very simple. I don't know if you remember, but I had a video where I actually glued some pages together from advertisements. So what I did is I didn't use this for anything. So I have two pages already glued together because they're very thin paper and it's matte paper. What I did is I took one of the pages and put it in half and then in half again. And then what I did is I just, because I didn't want to cut it, I took my amazing guillotine and I just cut the one side off. So I'm gonna have 4 pieces and it's not gonna be folded anymore. And nobody likes to measure, so that's that. Now I have 4 pieces of paper, which every single one is two pieces of paper glued together. What I did is I put a bit of the glue stick somewhere. Oh, this is almost gone. I just put a little bit of glue stick, you know, randomly, not just on the center, but just randomly on the corners so I can align them together. And I just try to align them. It doesn't even matter if they are white, black, whatever. It doesn't matter. They just need to be together. So the next thing that I did is I tried to find something for the background, for the front. So maybe I could do this. It could do, but I'll have to probably put a washi tape here and here. Or maybe I can find something else. This one, it's too small again, but I could do 2 pieces, no problem. You just need to make yourself a background. This probably could go, right? And what I'm gonna do is I like this side better, because it's more pronounced and has more circles on. And then you can do it with guillotine or you can do it with your scissors. So this side now, it can be your back side of the postcard or your front side of the postcard. Like I have here, this is, you know, back side and the front side. I think I have a yellow paper here. Yeah, I use that green paper and this yellow paper for the backing. And now what I did is I made 2 different ones. One is actually puffy in the middle. It's like puffy. It's like a pillow. And the other one is flat. This is really flat one. So if you want to make a puffy one, then what you would do is you would take a piece of kitchen towel or toilet paper. I think this is not enough. Maybe I should get some more. And you would just put it in the middle of the, you know, of your sandwich like this. I just scrunch it in. It doesn't even matter. And you can put a little bit more than I did, so it's gonna be more puffy. And I have a pillow right in the middle. So I think I put like a whole piece of the kitchen roll, the whole sheet of paper roll. And then what you can do is either you need something for the front. Either you make, let me see if this is big enough. You measure and you cut your piece off right now, and you glue all the stuff right now on, and then put a little dab of glue on and just glue it on, and then sew around it. Or you can put it on and sew around it and then embellish it. It depends however you want to do it. I had a lot of packaging tape on these, so like here you can see the packaging tape, and here is the packaging tape, and this one is the whole front is basically packaging tape. So what you can do is, before you sew around, if you're gonna use packaging tape, use some file nail or some grid paper. I don't know if that's the correct word. Grid? Probably not. You know what I mean. So, and just rough it up a little bit. It's still gonna have a little bit of shine, and your stuff is gonna stick down really good with some fabritac or Yoo-hoo glue, something like this. And then you have that really interesting background. This one was actually made before I sewed it around. This I actually had just piece of paper that I measured, and I glued some stuff on, and then actually glued it a little bit down and did it, you know, finish it. I think I kind of told you everything. You can put probably anything on that it's gonna stay on, and it's not gonna be lost in the mailing, because these cards, they're gonna be mailed. And I think that I like the puffy ones better than the just you know, solid ones. And I think I put a little bit of card in this one because it was too flimsy, so I put just something white in this one, so it has a little bit more body. And then you collage it, and then you can do whatever. You can write something on it and put a picture on it. It doesn't need to be like I did it. I just played with it, and I think this is my favorite one. Yeah. So this is this. It's really simple, and you can actually use any paper. It doesn't need to be what I have. You can do it with your bags. You can use whatever you want. The one thing that I have to tell you is, if you're gonna put a packaging or something that has not dry adhesive on, like packaging tape or any tape with adhesive, double-sided tape, whatever, stickers, if you're gonna sew through it, then your needle's gonna gunk up, and you just have to, like I did, this one was the more problematic. I did like 10 stitches, 12 stitches, and then I just, if this is the needle, I just put my thumbs up and try to rub off the gunk. And I did that for every 10 to 12 stitches all around. So it wouldn't be so gunked up that I couldn't actually put it through and it would break. That's the only thing that I have to say about using packaging tape or stickers if you're sewing through. But I didn't have any problem with this one, because it's just here. I didn't have any problem, not even with this one. So just check every now and then if your needle is gunked, and you know, you can actually clean it with your thumbs. That's kind of it. I did cleaned out my fussy cut images. Maybe I can show you a little bit. Probably it's not looking good on the video, but what I did, I had a lot of images, for me a lot, not organized, so I just did few sections. So anything like trees and flowers, roses, I would put it into one baggie. And I have a small baggie here and a big one. So all the small details, so they're not gonna get lost in the big junk, because those details always fall down to the bottom, and then you can't get to them unless you actually throw everything out. And another one is fruit and cookies and all that, something that you would eat. It's basically here, fruit and vegetables, because I was collecting those. Here I have people, anything that resembles a human being, or something that looks like a person. Here I have small baggie and a big baggie. Small baggie and a big baggie. These are animals. And here I have everything else. It's like everything else. Some words, stamps, just mixed stuff, clocks, whatever I could find. I just put it in there. But I do have really nice lookout for, basically like animals, people, stuff to eat, and something that grows outside. That's like that, or just some flowers. Okay, so that's basically what I did yesterday. I was doing that mostly, and not sure if I'm gonna make more of these. Like I said, maybe if I just want to put stuff on it, because it took me a long time to actually do this one, and because I couldn't find a lot of stuff, I had to reorganize, and then I could actually finish it. But it took me so long just because of that. I couldn't find stuff to put on the postcard. And what I'm gonna do, I decided for the background, I think if I would send this to anyone in my country, or anyone that I know and I want to show my art and stuff, I would put little message or something up here. But for this purpose, I think I'm just going to put a big writing of their address and a little stamp here, and I think that's gonna be it. And it's really squishy. Feels like it's gel in it. Really nice. Yep. So I think that's kind of it. I don't know what else to say. If you have any questions, please let me know. Ask me in the comments below. I hope you at least like this project so much that you're gonna try it and be inspired, and make something for yourself or for your friends, and see where the inspiration and the things that you have at home actually lead you. Thank you very much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Happy crafting. Bye bye.